Hi, this is the warm-up for Pilates session. So you want to be lying down with your palms facing upwards, shoulders relaxed, knees hip width apart, feet hip width apart. And I just want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice wide breaths. Try not to lift the shoulders up, you just want to push the rib cage out to the side. Breathe in through the nose, out through your mouth. On your next in breath, I just want you to bring your shoulders up towards your ears, keeping them on the mat. And breathe out, push your fingers all the way down towards your feet. Breathe in, shoulders up. Breathe out, shoulders down. And again, shoulders up. And really push them all the way down as you bring your fingertips towards your feet. Relax there. All I want you to do now is just tilt your pelvis and flatten your back onto the floor. So all your vertebrae are on the floor as if you're trying to put your spine into cement. Tilt and arch. Tilt and flatten your back. Keeping the knees nice and still. Tilt and arch. Tilt and flatten. One more arch. And one more flatten. And come back to neutral spine, somewhere in between those two. Now I want you to imagine that you've put a marble just below your belly button, and your belly button is 12 o'clock and your pubic bone is 6 o'clock, and you've got a clock face all the way around. So now I want you to just tilt your marble into your belly button, so you're going to have to flatten your back. Now I want you to tilt the marble to 1 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So just keep going round the clock face. You're circling your pelvis basically, keeping the knees as still as you possibly can, keeping your shoulders as still. One more circle in that direction. And now I want you to change direction, trying to get as much movement as you can. One more circle. And come back to neutral spine. On your next in-breath, I want you to engage your pelvic floor and push your TVA muscle down towards your spine. That's the muscle that wraps all the way around. So you're pushing it down, it's below your belly button. And I want you to hold there for 5, 4, relaxing the shoulders, 3, 2, 1, release. And again, zip up the pelvic floor, push the TVA down, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Last time, pelvic floor, push the TVA down, hold here. As you're engaging your core, I want you to just slide your right leg away from you until it's flat on the floor. Push your tummy down to bring that leg back up. Breathe out, slide the left leg away from you. Push the tummy down to bring the leg back in. Keep alternating those legs. I want you to actively think about using your core to control your leg movement. Anybody can push their legs away from you, but I want you to really focus on using your core to do this. Shoulders are relaxed. If you want to add breathing into it, you can breathe out to lengthen your leg. Breathe in as you push your core in to bring the leg back in. Couple more like this, keeping your spine in neutral. Now we're going to add here. I want you to take your right leg out to the side without moving your left hip at all. Kick as if you're doing breaststroke with that right leg, and then drag it up the centre line. So you're keeping your foot on the mat, left leg goes out, kick, drag it up the centre line. Keep those hips nice and still. The leg that isn't moving, imagine you've got a glass of water on your knee. Keep that nice and still. One more on each leg. Keep those knees nice and still. Use your core to bring the legs back in. Good. Now engage your core again. Push that TVA down, pelvic floor zipped up. All I want you to do is lift your right foot an inch off the floor. and lower. Make sure that tummy doesn't pooch, make sure nothing changes in your tummy. Left leg comes up and down. Breathe out, right leg lifts and lower. Breathe out, left leg lifts. Keep alternating, keep marching those feet. What you need to focus on is that your back stays in neutral, your core stays engaged, nothing is moving apart from the legs. If you can, slowly bring the legs into tabletop position or your knees above your hip and keep marching. So you're just increasing the lever movement. Couple more like this, and then we'll be ready for the core section. One more, and relax.